Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Captain Kinetic, and in today's tutorial, I'll be teaching you how to create a YouTube banner using PowerPoint. If you haven't done it yet, please consider subscribing. Hit that bell icon to be notified of any content that will help you become a better presentation designer or just to be better at PowerPoint. Let's get started. Let's get kinetic. With a fresh new slide, delete these boxes. Let's head over to Google Images to copy our template for YouTube banner. I'm picking this nice blue template. Paste it on our slide. YouTube banners for 2021 should have 2560 by 1440 pixels, so it would be optimized for different screen sizes, whether on phone, PC, or tablet. The pixel count is also similar to the aspect ratio 16:9, which is the widescreen slide on PowerPoint. That means there's no necessary adjustment on the slide. We just need to fit our template on the slide. Now, I want you to put your attention on the red box in the middle. That's where all the important elements of your banner should be laid out. Otherwise, it won't be seen on your channel. Just like any efficient designer, let's put guides around this red box so we can know exactly where to position or crop our elements later. To activate the guides, right-click outside the slide and select Grids and Guides. And click Horizontal Guide. And we just activated this horizontal guide, which is movable. Let's move it up so it will line exactly on this line. Let's add one more horizontal guide and put it on the bottom side. Let's do it for the left and right side of the box too. We can now remove this image since we have our guides. We just need to make sure all the essential elements, such as the headshot and the text, are within this area. Time to put a background image. I'm choosing this image with Note simply because the channel is all about learning how to play the piano. Make sure the background you're choosing is related to your niche or topic. Let's crop this image to our screen's aspect ratio 16:9. Let's reposition so we can easily resize it later. We will be needing another copy of this image, so let me duplicate it now. Good. We can now resize this image to fill the slide. I want it to be unemphasized, so let me make it a grayscale image. Go to Picture Format, Color, and select Grayscale. Let's send it to back so we can work on the other image. We should maintain the color, but reposition and trim. Here's where the grids come in handy. When you crop, it actually snaps on the grids, so it's easy. Then, let's grab our headshot. Actually, I removed the background of this headshot in Photoshop because the original file is not HD or the resolution is low, which makes it difficult to remove the background in PowerPoint. I will have another tutorial on how to remove background using PowerPoint, so be sure to subscribe and click the bell icon to be notified. Now I want to add a shape here with a color similar to the shirt she's wearing. Let's put a parallelogram. Reposition, resize easily by snapping it to the grids. To change the color, go to Shape Fill and select the eyedropper tool. Click on her shirt to copy the teal color. Remove outline. Let's send this to back. Now it's behind this background image. I'm sure it's going to be a bit annoying working with a clickable background image. So, let me cut this image and put it on the slide master. Go to View and Slide Master. Control V to paste. Nice. Go back to normal view. Now it's not clickable anymore. Let me add a darker rectangle here to have a bit of variation of colors. Select the last teal color we used. Then go back to the shape fill and select more colors. Here, you can adjust the saturation of the color or even choose a different color depending on your preference. But I want to simplify the color, so I'm not changing it, just making it darker by moving this meter down. Let's send it to back. Even this image. Getting there. Let's revisit our banner to see what else is missing. The circles and the text. Let's do the circles first. Insert shape, remove outline, and recolor. We need 3 of them, so let me do 2 more. The next 2 circles won't have any fill, but will have an outline. They have different sizes, and you can adjust the sizes here. Now that we have the 3 circles, let's align them at the center and middle. We can group them together and reposition so the headshot will be approximately at the center of these circles. A bit of adjustment on the line color of this circle so that it appears as though it's fading, like a sound wave. Still music related. Now let's add texts. Her name is Christina Igupen and she's a friend of mine. Just search her name and subscribe if you want to have some basic piano tutorials. I added a link of her channel on the description. Let me add another text, but this time it's a different font. Something feminine. Moontime. I want it to be a lighter teal, so let me recolor. And we just created another copy of Christina's YouTube banner. This is how it looks on PC and on mobile. If you are curious about how my banner looks like, feel free to check my channel out. And please don't be surprised to know that I designed it in PowerPoint. If I did it, you can too.